Hey guys, if you are in the North Dallas area and you're interested to know what real estate looks like here, stay tuned. We have all the numbers for you.
Hey guys, this is Gus and Karla, your Dallas real estate agents. We help families just like yours to buy, sell, invest, and relocate here into the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
So guys, do us a favor, please hit that like and subscribe button if you get good information and value out of these videos. And don't forget to hit that notifications bell to get notified when we drop a new video just like this one.
Hey guys, so welcome back to another one of our market updates here in the North Dallas area. In particular, we keep our viewers up to date as far as like what the numbers look like in the housing market here in the North Dallas area. So hey, let's begin with the city of Aubrey, and let's go compare to what last month of September was versus the previous month of August. So obviously you're probably wondering what the shift looks like as far as the housing market. So numbers don't lie. So let's go jump right in. All right, guys. So let's jump into the city of Aubrey. Our information that the numbers for the city of Aubrey are going to be right on the screen. But let's talk a little bit through this. So 100 homes sold in the month of September versus 100 also in the month of August. So pretty similar there. $460 per $460,000 is the average priced home for September versus the previous month, 431. 44 days are the average days in the market. 98% versus what the actually houses are selling for versus what it gets listed for. So they are selling for a lot less, not a lot less, but they are selling for less than what they're listed for. $200 per square feet is the average versus $207 the previous month. And the most expensive house sold in September was in Sandbrook Ranch for $861,000.
Okay, hey guys, so now we're gonna jump into Celina, and the last month Celina sold 81, where in September, only 61 houses were sold. So it's not a significant drop, but there's definitely a shift. So with interest rates and everything going up, you are gonna see a consistency throughout the numbers that most of them did actually drop in homes sold in September. So the average priced home went from being $640 to $611 this month. So also there is a price drop there. Celina, as it is, it's kind of a pricey area. So the market is trying to level itself out. Days on the market this month is 49 days versus last month 29. So that is a significant day.
Days on the market?
Thank you. But no, there's like a thing, it's a significant amount between that. What you're also going to see is consistent throughout the days. So we went from August, where the market was barely shifting, to September, where it's actually already kind of at a steady pace.
Yeah.
And you are going to see that now the days on the market are 30 plus, where that's a little bit more common in a real estate market, where, what was hot, like 7 days on the market, just was not a common thing.
Right. So when we talk to our seller clients, we kind of bring that up right away. We tell them, hey, look, this is what we're seeing. Houses are staying longer in the market. Don't expect it to go on the first weekend. Which we've seen actually, some are still getting offers really quickly. But that depends on how your agent is marketing your house, which is where we come in. We talk pricing, we talk staging, we talk photography, videography, marketing, how all that plays in. It gets all tied down together. So you want to make sure that your house stands out from the rest of the competition. So,
yep. And the average price per square foot is $228, and the most expensive house sold was for $1.4 million in Mustang Lakes.
All right, guys, let's jump into the city of Frisco. As we know at Frisco is still a very fast-moving market. A lot of people want to be in Frisco. Most of the entertainment is there. So let's look at the numbers. So the number of homes sold in September was 199 versus 235 the previous month. And again, a little decline there on the home sold. 751,000 is the average priced home versus 747 the previous month. 44 days in the market. Quite a big jump there from 21 days being the average the previous month. So
jump, that's the word I was looking for.
The jump. Okay. And 98% lower than what they're listing for, meaning the average houses are selling for less than original list price. So prices are going down, guys. Sellers are getting motivated. Obviously, if your house is sitting on the market for 45, 60 plus days, you need to sell that house. So prices are coming down. 244 per square feet versus 243, pretty similar. Not a lot of difference there. The most expensive home sold was for $3.9 million at Newman Village. Great community there in Frisco. Very kind of secluded and exclusive. Not a lot of people know about Newman Village.
Yes, and it's gated, so you can't just get in.
Right. So those are the prices for Frisco. Let us know your comments. Where do you think the market is heading here in the Dallas area?
Okay, now for the city of Little Elm. So Little Elm actually jumped up a little bit to more houses being sold in September than they were in August. About 107 houses were sold. Price did decrease a little bit to $453 being the average home price. Still, the city of Little Elm is super affordable. You can get a good amount of land, with a house, and you're not gonna have to pay so much as you would in Prosper or Celina.
Yeah, let me ask you something so the viewers also are aware. Are these including new construction homes?
They are.
Okay.
They are. I have a separate video, but I didn't tell you about this. But stay tuned. So days on the market jumped back to 36, and average list versus sold stayed the same at 98. Square footage did drop a little bit, 204. And the most expensive home actually sold for $720 in Dominion at Lakeview Sunset Point. So you're going to continue to see this consistency throughout. I think months to come, it will stay very similar in numbers. I actually think that the reason why they're not being sold at list or asking price is because there's still some unrealistic expectations out there of what the houses should sell for, and with interest rates going up, it's just not possible.
All right, guys, so for the city of McKinney, let's go through the numbers. One of our favorite areas is McKinney. We love it. So the number of homes sold in September was 236 versus 271 the previous month. 566,000 is the average priced home. 33 days on the market is your average days on the market versus 22 the previous month. The average listed versus sold is 98%, so they're still dropping in price. They're still not selling for what they're listing for. The average per square feet is 223. Came down a little bit from previous month. And the most expensive house sold was for $1.9 million in Kings Lake.
Okay, heading over to the city of Prosper. So Prosper has seen a lot of movement in the recent months, past months. You're actually still going to see the decline here, where this month they actually sold 71 versus what they sold last month. Not by much, but it's still a decline. The average price per home also dropped to about $808,000, which, again, if you're buying in Prosper, $20,000 difference is not a big deal.
Right.
So they are staying on the market a lot longer, though. I mean, we went from 26 days to 53.
Wow.
So again, I think interest rates has a lot to do with that. People are more hesitant to, get a loan at 6% on that kind of a house. But they are still selling. So also the average price per square foot dropped a little bit to $247. Again, $10 per square foot is not much if you're buying in Prosper. You've got Prosper ISD, and the value holds itself really, really well.
Yeah.
And the most expensive house sold was 1.7 in Lakes of La Cima. So Prosper overall is still holding its value great. I think it will level out a little bit more, but they're definitely, the market shift is not affecting them, I feel, as much as it could.
All right, guys, and the last city in our list is the city of Princeton. And from what we like to throw Princeton out there because it is affordable still.
We still do a lot of business in Princeton.
Yeah, we still have clients out there in Princeton, and obviously compared to the other cities in the surroundings, Princeton is one of a great option if you are you need to keep to a certain budget. So
I will say I did see a lot of new build being sold last month there
in Princeton. Well, it is a very hot market as well, very hot area where a lot of builders, more builders are getting in there. Megatel being one of them. Several other builders are, developing these new communities, and so yeah, a lot of growth going on there. So the number of homes sold in September was 64 versus 50 the previous month. So more houses being sold there in Princeton. But this is what the average priced home is. So 333 is the average price home versus, if you compare it to the other ones, right? Prosper, Aubrey, and all those. Yeah. So 61 days is the average days in the market versus 45. So again, houses are staying on the market longer, and they are selling for less than list price. This month was about 98%. So the average per square feet, 184. Your average versus 201 the previous month. So yeah, the most expensive home was for 545 in the Berry Estates.
I think it's D-Berry Estates.
D-Berry Estates. Thanks for
somebody corrected us on some pronunciation, so gotta make sure it's right.
Right. Let us know if that was right. But so yeah, Eddie.
No, I think it's very consistent throughout. You guys are seeing the numbers. We keep a very close eye on the cities where we do most of our business.
Yeah.
We look at the numbers consistently. So we definitely see the trend. Like I said, I don't think it's I think we're in the just of it now. I think it will probably level out a little bit more in the coming months. And then we've got holidays coming up too. So if you are a seller, don't be put off by the holidays because people are still moving in from out of state. People still need to buy a house. So we tell our clients all the time, don't be put off by the holidays. You're going to have a little bit, maybe less traffic, but some serious buyers.
Yeah.
And if you are a buyer, don't be put off by the interest rates either. Like if you find your dream home, I strongly suggest that you go for it and not be scared by the interest rate because you can change that later.
Right. Even if it's not your dream home. I mean, maybe, if it's 3 to 5, your house that you're maybe wanting to go into, if you are renting, 100% of interest is going to another party, not you.
Right.
Right. So versus 6 or 6.5 interest rate, right? So if you're renting, obviously you're not getting that equity back into your pocket. So hey, if you are able to and you have your finances ready to go, it's still a great time to get into a great home, especially with prices going down. So
yeah, absolutely. Everybody's doing a lot of great incentives. So even we're seeing it on pre-owns where sellers are offering great incentives as well as new builds, which is, I think, what is driving some of this. Places like Princeton, where we saw a jump in homes being sold versus last month, I think it had a lot to do with the new builds that are being sold. Princeton is pushing hard and they're adding a lot of incentives versus a couple of other places where you might not see as many new builds. So I think that's what's driving it.
Yeah. If you are, considering selling your home, and you want more information about your community in specific, give us a call. Our information is always going to be on top right here or in the description of our this video. You can email us, you can text either one of our numbers, and we would love to hear from you. So hey, listen, we've got the experience our marketing strategy is very unique. So if you want more information on that, don't hesitate to reach out.
Ultimately, I think we just keep a really good eye, and everybody's kind of got their area, but we're very familiar with certain properties and communities in our area. So actually, if you live in Arrowbrook, Sandbrook Ranch, or Union Park in Aubrey, Little Elm area, we've got a separate video completely just for those homeowners, because that is I think our closer area where we take a closer look just because we live in that area.
Yeah.
But you definitely want to check out those videos and find out what your particular community is doing, and we're happy to help.
Yeah. So also other areas. I mean, we can't do a market update on every single city here in the Dallas area. It will take us forever. But we're very close to Allen, Plano, Anna, Melissa, which is Northmore, Pilot Point, Gunner, Sherman. I mean, we're all over here in the North Dallas area. So, hey, was that it?
I think that's all.
That's it. All right, guys. So we just wanted to thank you for staying to the end of the video. We appreciate your support. Again, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, and that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of our content that we post each and every week. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.